Texas, Congressman Al Green. Let us first, friends, recognize the fact that Reverend Al Sharpton is the preeminent leader of the human rights, civil rights movement, and we are so grateful to God that we have him with us. Let us please give Reverend Sharpton some love. And to my left, I must say, is my very good friend, the Honorable Martin Luther King III, who came all the way here on short notice, and I'm honored to be with him. I'm going to end with a very short statement. Listen, we will not rest until there has been an arrest. There must be an arrest. But that's not enough. We want two investigations. We want an investigation of what happened when this young man lost his life. We want his death investigated, but we also want those who investigated this case investigated too. They have to be investigated. And this is not saying that all police officers are bad, but what we are saying is this: those who are found to be bad have to be arrested as well. It's time for police officers who commit crime to do some time. And anybody who doesn't know this doesn't really understand what's going on. But this is the truth, my brothers and sisters. But for the grace of God, but for the grace of a caring and loving God, it could have been any child in this country given the way this happened. And we've got to stand up not just for this child, but for every child that walks the street, that goes to a store, that comes home from school. Every child has got to be protected. Thank God for Reverend Al Sharpton and what he's doing. Let us hear from the air to the dream, Martin Luther King III.
Let me first just thank God for really assembling all of us, or allowing us to assemble this evening.
You're good, just stay low.
And then I must say that we should consistently be in prayer for Trayvon Martin's family, but his father and mother. Not just one day, but consistently. To Attorney Crump, to each and every person who is assembled here this evening. As I was coming over, I heard Attorney Crump on the radio saying that
somebody's calling fast now. Paramedic? Paramedic?
Is there a paramedic? Everything cool? Is there a paramedic? Paramedic? Can you raise your hands again so...
Bring up here.
Bring the child to the stage if you got her lost. Trying to find her? What's her name? What's her name and what is she wearing? Raven? Raven? We need an ambulance over there, family. We gotta get an ambulance over there. Bring the baby up here to the stage. Go ahead, Martin.
What's the name? Raven Wright? Right.
often said, and I heard Attorney Crump saying this, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. He went on to say that I can't be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be, and you can't be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be, because our destinies are tied together. The nation and the world understands that, because a child, a young man, was gunned down innocently, it appears. And we are showing the nation and world that we are going to stand up consistently for justice.
I mean,
because no lie can last forever.
But I'm going to be able to get out anyway. I was going to say,
so I just wanted to be here to be among the thousands that are saying we will continue to stand up for justice. And also, this evening, I might add, we need to pray for Reverend Sharpton and his family for the loss of his mother. This is not a one-day event. This is, but we will continue to come until justice is done. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you always.